The third week of the NFL season is upon us. I'm in the Mile High City this week for the AFC West rivalry matchup as the Broncos host the Oakland Raiders for Monday Night Football in America. Peyton Manning is leading arguably the best team in the NFL, while Oakland came in towards the bottom of this week's Cover 32 Power Rankings. Let's check out the odds.
Swerving in my low, head on a swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a...
Denver is favored by 14.5. The Broncos' Millerless D will need to keep an eye out for Terrell Pryor in the rush, but Denver's depth in the secondary against Pryor's aerial attack will be highlighted on Monday night. The Broncos will get ahead early and embarrass this Oakland defense. While I don't love the line here, I'll take the under, 49.5.
Get your mud right. We come together holding hands and hollering.
Seahawks by 19.5 at home. Is this college football? Is this Pee Wee football? What is this? The spread is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to force myself to make a pick. Hypothetically speaking, Jimmy Merlot is about to push me off a cliff. I would take Seattle, but let's just say Jimmy Merlot's not there. I'm gonna just jump off a cliff so I don't have to watch this ass kicking.
They say I'm caught up in a dream.
Washington favored by 2.5 with the Detroit track team coming into town. Is RG3 even healthy enough to be starting against the Lions this weekend? Kirk Cousins might be able to serve this Redskins team a little bit better, but one thing the Third's injury doesn't affect, the Redskins' pass D. Matthew Stafford will throw all over this team, even get one on the road.
Didn't know I was lost. So wake me up while we grind weight. My grandma off in the church while I'm in the refrigerator in search of the baking soda.
Texans, be safe heading into Baltimore on Sunday. Houston minus 2.5 against the defending Super Bowl champions. Cover 32 columnist Kerry Shreve with his pick this week.
3 reasons why the Ravens will beat the Houston Texans on Sunday at home. 1, they're at home. The Ravens are fantastic at home, and they have been ever since Harbaugh and Flacco took over in 2008. Number 2, Joe Flacco is better than Matt Schaub. That's it. Number 3, the Ravens have a vastly improved run defense and will do much better this time around against Arian Foster and Ben Tate and force the game to be put in Schaub's hands.
These teams are switching off driving the struggle bus this season, but the highest paid quarterback in the league and his Ravens will pull it together at home. My pick, Baltimore. Browns winless facing the Vikings at Mall of America Field, where Minnesota is favored by 5. After holding Tom Brady's Uggs for a few seasons, Brian Hoyer will start in the quarterback position for Cleveland. Because I don't trust either of these teams to cover the spread, I'll take the under, 40.5. Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers are home field favorites by 1.5 against the New York Giants. Carolina's secondary will consist of at least 2 practice squad players, meaning Manny might actually connect with the guys wearing the same color jersey. Take the points. Giants will handle this one on the road by at least a field goal.
Well, I would like to hold my little hand.
Has a shaky defense and a young quarterback who looks like a newborn horse trying to learn how to walk. San Francisco favored by 10 at Candlestick Park. While Kaepernick had a tough night in Seattle last week, up against an intense Seahawks D, Cap will be dropping bombs all over this cold secondary. Lay the points and let's go Niners.
I'm so straight, the cops so crooked.
Bills at MetLife, where the Jets are favored by 2.5. Cover 32 columnist Anthony Melandra chimes in from New York.
Week 3 sees a matchup of rookie quarterbacks in New York. E.J. Manuel versus Geno Smith. Look for the Jets defense to confuse EJ all day and allow the Jets rookie quarterback to record his second win of the season.
Something's got to give with the Bills and their impressive run game and the Jets' rush defense keeping teams below 60 yards per game. Buffalo hasn't failed me yet. Take the points. Bills, we're going to ride till we die, baby.
Good. I put that on the hood. I'm good. I'm good.
I cut my bangs with some.
I think this is the first time that these words have ever left my mouth, but I like Dallas this week. Cowboys at home by 4 against the Rams. You know the saying, everything is bigger in Texas. Jerry Jones's ego, the scoreboard at Jerry's World, even the Cowboys cheerleaders' hairdos. Kind of looks like mine. But in this case, the Cowboys score will be 4 points bigger than St. Louis.
My mama.
Rock band, show you how the guitar feel. And I could care less how y'all feel. I got a flow.
The New England Patriots at home and favored by 7 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hal Bent chimes in from New England to tell us what he thinks.
Tom Brady's receivers are going to be stranded on Revis Island, so he'd better figure out a way to get the running game involved so they can eke out another close victory just like the last 2 weeks.
I really wish I could take Tampa Bay this week, but unfortunately, Josh Freeman is behind center. Tom Brady's Patriots have been pretty tough to watch too, and the only receiver he has is Giselle. But since the Pats are at home, give him a touchdown and lay the points.
Won't leave yet. Cereal style, cereal, all I need check.
Arizona, the Road Dogs in New Orleans on Sunday, where the Saints are favored by 7. The Nolans D-line has been killing them lately, and the offense isn't scoring like they used to. Need some extra beer money this weekend? Take the 7. San Diego travels back across the country to meet Tennessee in Music City. Phillip Rivers led his team to a huge road win, ruining Chip Kelly's home debut in Philly. Is it possible for the Superchargers to again win on the East Coast? Cover 32 columnist Alex Cusick thinks so.
Sunday's game features the league's worst passing offense in Tennessee against the league's worst passing defense in San Diego. Something will have to give, but I have a feeling that Phillip Rivers, aka Felipe Rios, outperforms Jake Locker in crunch time, and the Chargers walk away with their second straight road win.
Tennessee choked away a win at Houston last week, has very little offense to speak of, and their quarterback is nearly as douchey as San Diego's. That leads me to take San Diego and not watch the game. Chicago at Pittsburgh this week. The Bears could easily be 0-2 as easily as they've become 2-0. Pittsburgh is the home dog with the Bears favored by 2.5, but Mike Tomlin and the Steelers know if they don't win this one, they're in deep. We're used to seeing a Pittsburgh team that is running the ball down opponents' throats, but they don't have that talent anymore. Roethlisberger and his crew will step up this week for the primetime Sunday Night Football matchup. Take the points, Steelers by 3.
You can feel the lines start to tremble, watching what you know.
Miami is favored at home over the Falcons. Despite a rough week of injuries for the visitors from Atlanta, the Falcons are still the better team and should outright win. The fact that Atlanta is getting 2.5 points makes this a no-brainer. Take the points, ride with Matty Ice. Thank me next week. Packers are the road favorites, -1 in Cincinnati. This game could really go either way. The Bengals are young and getting ready to pounce at any moment, but it's not going to happen this week. The Bengals' pass rush is on point this season, but if Rodgers can get him off, the Packers will win by a touchdown. Lay the points and put on a cheesehead. Follow Cover 32 on Twitter at Cover32_NFL and follow me at Alexis_Cover32. We've got you covered.